We'll introduce Hyundai Electric's gas-insulated switchgear. Hyundai Electric's GIS factory has a full product lineup ranging from 72.5 kV to 800 kV to meet customers' requirements. Based on 145 kV GIS, it has annual production capacity up to 2,500 bays that meet the various requirements of each power utility and end user around the world.
Hyundai Electric's GIS have been preferred by customers in Korea and abroad for their reliability and user-friendliness. We identify the customer's requirements to determine the direction of new product development and then work with in-house R&D centers and leading specialized institutions to deliver GIS required by the market.
Next, we will introduce Hyundai Electric's GIS design and analysis technology. We use specialized software programs to analyze the GIS and design the products based on the data. We then manufacture a prototype following product design and test it to verify the performance. The electric field analysis checks the insulation performance of the newly designed product. This picture shows the SF6 gas flow near the interrupter under no load and short circuit conditions, and the arc occurred during a short circuit. The temperature rise analysis checks how high the temperature rises in each area of the newly designed product. To verify the mechanical strength of the GIS, we analyze the dynamic stress on the moving parts and the static stress applied to the components by electromagnetic force and gas pressure. We also examine the transient states that can occur in the GIS system from various aspects through field measurements and system analysis. The impact of natural disasters like earthquakes and other vibrations on the GIS is analyzed as well. Hyundai Electric uses 3D design to minimize possible design errors and increases customers' understanding of the product and design satisfaction. We also utilize the E-Plan program to design the optimal control circuit. We'll now introduce the specification and characteristics per each GIS.
The 145 kV GIS applies the three-phase encapsulated type. The rated short circuit current is 40 kA, and the operating mechanism uses motor springs. Compared to our previous model, it reduced the external appearance by 39% and the installation period by 25%, resulting in convenient maintenance thanks to optimization and significantly reduced SF6 gas. The result? A more eco-efficient product. The 170 kV GIS applies the motor spring part and the operating mechanism. The braking current is 50 kA, and it applies the three-phase encapsulated type. We also offer 170 kV GIS with a hydraulic mechanism, which is shown to have the most reliable braking performance. It applies the three-phase encapsulated type with a braking current of 50 kA. The 245 kV GIS applies the motor spring operating mechanism. It applies the single-phase operation type with a braking current of 50 kA. Like the 145 kV and 170 kV models, the product has adopted the self-blast type circuit breaker that integrates the dual motion technology in the interrupter to reduce the installation area by 33% and the amount of gas by 31%. As a result, it saves on construction costs and improves eco-efficiency by reducing SF6 gas drastically. We also offer a 245 kV model with hydraulic mechanism. It applies the single-phase operation type with braking current of 63 kA, 50 Hz. It has adopted the reliable hydraulic operating mechanism, and Hyundai Electric plans to launch the motor spring operating mechanism. We also offer 362 kV GIS model 362SR with a hydraulic mechanism. It applies the single-phase operation type with a breaking current of 50 kA. 362SU applies the hydraulic operating mechanism in the circuit breaker. The product applies the single-phase operation with a current of 6,300 amperes and breaking current of 63 kA. The condenserless circuit breaker that prevents ferroresonance and induced voltage is the same as that of 50 kA products.
The 420 kV GIS applies the hydraulic operating mechanism in circuit breaker. It applies the single-phase operation type with breaking current of 63 kA. It's equipped with a condenserless circuit breaker that prevents ferroresonance and induced voltage. Compared to existing products, it reduces the installation area by 29% and the installation volume by 45%, thus saving on construction cost and improving convenience of maintenance. The 550 kV GIS applies the motor spring operating mechanism in circuit breaker. It applies the single-phase operation type with breaking current of 50 kA. We also offer a 550 kV GIS with a hydraulic operating mechanism in circuit breaker. It applies the single-phase separating type with rated current of 4,000 ampere and breaking current of 63 kA. The 800 kV GIS applies the hydraulic operating mechanism in circuit breaker. This 800 kV GIS is the highest model among various Hyundai Electric's switchgear. It applies the single-phase operation type with double brake and breaking current of 50 kA. Hyundai Electric's GIS products introduced here use SF6 gas that features excellent arc quenching and insulation performance. Lastly, Hyundai Electric is developing eco-efficient GIS to lower environmental impact by using alternative gas than SF6 gas. It plans to launch 170 kV products using Novec 4710 gas for the domestic market and 145 kV products using vacuum interrupter for global markets.
I will now introduce Hyundai Electric's quality management. Hyundai Electric has acquired ISO 9001, ISO 14001, and OSAS 18001 certification. In the quality system, quality gatekeeping is operated for quality assurance in all processes from design, purchase, production, test, and shipment. In particular, the lessons learned system has been established to prevent the recurrence of the same defects from the design stage, securing a high level of reliability. Next, we'll talk about Hyundai Electric's supply record of GIS in overseas markets. Hyundai Electric supplies its products to global customers in 41 countries. Hyundai Electric's GIS can operate without any issues, even in harsh environmental conditions. We've supplied 800 kV GIS to Shin-tae-baek substation, located at an altitude of 1,000 meters, at a temperature as low as minus 35 degrees Celsius in Korea. We have also supplied 420 kV GIS to Saudi Arabia's Ras Al Khair substation, which is located in the desert area, where the temperature reaches 55 degrees Celsius. Hyundai Electric's GIS features excellent seismic capacity. We supplied 245 kV GIS to Cochrane Power Plant in an area prone to earthquakes in Chile. In addition, we supplied 245 kV, 145 kV, and 72.5 kV GIS for offshore platforms.
Hyundai Electric's gas-insulated switchgears are renowned for their reliability and stability. Hyundai Electric is the ideal choice if you're looking for flexibility and outstanding customer service, as well as ease of assembly and low maintenance cost in meeting all your technical and delivery requirements.
Hyundai Electric's efforts to lead the global electrical power equipment market through firm determination and strong drive based on limitless potential.
All these efforts are to support establishing a valuable foundation for your company's success.
Hyundai Electric is committed to taking steps with you.
For your company's better future,
Thank you.